What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Uverse? Welcome back to the channel, and today SnowFlake is finally going to grow up. We've got our lift kit, and I've got the wheels and tires and all that fun stuff, so you guys will see that in just a minute. But basically, my brother Steve's helping me out, and what you're going to need is just your basic shop tools. It's all you know, metric sockets, extensions, pry bars, you know, all kinds of fun shit.
I love how he says finally, and he's only had the Jeep a week or two. Finally gonna grow up impatient.
two weeks. She's got over 500 miles without a lift.
Finally grow up.
It's just not right. It's just, I mean, yeah, I bought a Rubicon. Yes, it's one of the most capable fucking 4x4s built by man ever. But I'm extreme, man. I saw these. I mean, look at those wheels. Oh, look at these tires. I'm like, oh, what do I got to do to put them on? Okay, I got to get the lift. Okay, so I ordered the lift. Oh, look at these shocks. Which lift do you get? Oh, you buy the Falcon. Of course. You got to buy the Teraflex 3.5 inch that comes with absolutely everything. Dual rate springs, comes with new bump stops, comes with a relocation bracket, comes with new limits. Comes with absolutely everything. And why did I get this? Huh? Tell me, why did
It's across the street.
Oh, it's over there? Yeah, it's because of Gigi? Yeah, look at that thing. Anybody who's ridden in that Jeep right there knows exactly why I bought almost the exact same setup. I changed the wheels, but I made sure that my wheels are the exact same weight as Gigi's Methods. They are both 28 pounds. I got the exact same rubber. Why? Because they fucking work.
Hold on. I'm going to give you some more good news.
More good news.
I weighed your tires and rims this morning on the same scale. You're 4 pounds lighter a tire than I am.
Woo-wee! It was really difficult to find the actual weight of the wheels. I could only find one mention of the Icon's weight, and it listed as 28 pounds. The Methods were listed at 28.1. Apparently, since it's the exact same rubber, the Icons are actually lighter, which is really good. That's great for the drivetrain. Means I'm not going to have to re-gear. I'm not going to have to worry about the axles as much. I'm still going to baby it when we're off-road, but yeah, let's get through this. So yeah, basic shop tools. You'll want to lift. The one exception is your normal stands that most people have are just the little 3-ton stands. You want to get a 6-ton that'll have a higher lift on it instead of your little, what everybody sees as 3-ton stands. So that's the difference. And we're going to need this extra height to get up underneath it. Oh, I'm so psyched. So I've got a little bit of, I'm going to try to do something a little different here. Let me start this camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I've got this camera with a tripod, my little GoPro. Unfortunately, I forgot my mem card for my really good high quality. That's why I'm filming this on this instead of my high quality camcorder, because I was in a rush. But then from this, you can see I've got a magnet on the bottom of a GoPro mount. And the thought is I can capture a lot of the angles just like that. And I can actually show you guys some of those nuts and bolts that I think some of the videos, all the videos that I've been watching, they point at something behind a disc brake caliper or behind a suspension mount. You can't see exactly what they're talking about. So I'm going to try to capture those so that you guys can actually see which bolts we're moving, what we're pulling, where exactly the what is that? The e-brake cables. The e-brake cables, because that's really difficult to capture. So I'm hoping I can capture that for you, because I know when we did Gigi's install, it took a bit of fishing around, so hopefully it can cut a couple minutes off of your guys' time. But let's get to it.
Yeah, little 3-tons aren't gonna cut it. We did mine with 3 tons, but damn, it was tough.
Yeah, but that was on 35 too, wasn't it?
Well, we went to the 37.
Okay. Lift from the pumpkin, right?
Yeah, go ahead and lift from there. We got the other jack to equalize it out after we get it up some.
Now we've got the e-brake engaged. We got chocks underneath the back wheels. Safety third, guys. And Steve's gonna set the jack stands, the frame stands down there underneath the frame. Want me to get another pump? See if you can get one more click.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, coming down, clear.
Look at all that flex, dude.
Stock. All right, good.
Yep.
Coming down, clear.
Good, okay. Might want to go up a little bit further because remember mine, we're hitting the ground a little bit. Let's go up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now I think we're going on each side too.
We're a little higher on the passenger.
One click in the jack.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, clear?
Yep.
Coming down. All right, pull the front wheels once you got everything. Drop the lug nut so you have to bend over to pick it up. I don't remember what the next step is.
Shocks.
Shocks.
Shocks, sway bars, all of it. All gotta go. It's all gotta go.
Gigantic clearance sale. It's all gotta go. All right, let's see how this works.
Doctor?
Doctor? Yeah, it is an 18. So it's an 18 and an 18. Hey. All right. You wiggle off of there. Where'd it go? And then we gotta get that one off. We'll be going for this one right here. So this right here is a royal pain in the ass. Because it comes with new, so you get new brake line extension tethers. So you've got to get the brake line out of here without pinching or cutting the brake line. We did it, we broke this loose first, and trying to get it in vice grips and everything was a royal pain in the ass. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get this done with it on the Jeep. And no, this is not necessarily in the order that Teraflex says to do it, but just little things. We're gonna go about it as we get to it. So get a wedge pry bar underneath there, and yeah, see the problem? Metal just moves. That's gonna be great. So we can get a set of vice grips in there, lock them down. Peel it open. In theory. Just like that, you can get them off. So, set of vice grips.
And these ones on the
Grab them really nice. And we got to do these as well.
those as well.
Yeah. Yeah. These as well. These suck. I think we want to get this cable out of the way first, don't we? Set of dikes. I didn't remember these are Christmas trees, according to Steve-O. So get the panel removal tool in there. Yeah, they are Christmas trees. Don't tell him Stevie was correct.
Once in a while.
When a blind squirrel finds a nut. These don't have as much of metal to flex. I wonder if we can get the pry bar in there. Oh yeah. Oh no.
They're a pain in the butt, dude. It's getting there. Just a process, man.
Basically, getting these brake lines out is cuss, pry, cuss, bleed, cuss, pry, cuss, pry, success. It just takes time. Get on that tab and get this to open up just a little bit more.
I'm done. What's taking you so long?
How many of you guys have that friend? that one friend? Like that? Yeah. You love him, but he's that one friend.
I wonder why you haven't killed him then.
It's because he's got a flat driveway that faces the sun in the morning. Then you're just like me. And that's why I haven't killed Stevie yet.
Yay! I have value.
Oh, so close. Come on. Come on, you can sense freedom. You can feel it. You can smell it in the air. Oh, there it is. Come on. Oh. Oh, we didn't cut the wire, cut the line.
Oh,
we
we
got
weren't
that
supposed to cut the line?
No, no cutting the line.
Oh, well, you're gonna...
I need a new line splice.
I thought there was a splice kit to make these longer.
Yeah, it comes in the kit, right?
I think so.
No bleeding required, miracle splice kit. And now you can pull this bracket off. We're not going to be reusing anything on there, so
You never use that one.
yeah, can we reuse that one, or that one, or that one? Next up, disconnecting electrical. So we've got the sway bar, or damn it, I was just going through this. This is the E-lockers. This is not the sway bar disconnect. The sway bar disconnect is over there. And we've also got the differential up here that we're gonna go over to Stevie's side when we get to that. Where did I put that screwdriver? There's the screwdriver. Can I get this big old massive sparky chisel up in here? To pull this wire. Because all this is getting extended, guys, so we gotta, or it's getting relocated for extension. So we just gotta pull that, because then we'll pull this little strap right here.
You don't have, they're not getting relocated for extension. You're pulling them because when you drop the axle, you don't want to put stress on them. They won't get extended.
Yeah, yeah, they're not getting extended. Stevie's correct. I misspoke. They're not extended, they're getting...
It and sound smart.
Yeah, no, everybody, my viewers know I'm a dumbass. So if you look up here, see how we've got a little bit of slack up here? We're basically gonna cut that, and we're gonna give it more slack and make sure that, like, this mounting point back here, because all of this is gonna get, it's gonna get extended, the wire is not, is what I was meaning to say.
Yeah.
So, over to Stevie. And Stevie's got wires. You want this?
Yep. Because you've got to get the Christmas tree broke free here.
Yep. Oh yeah, I should have broken my Christmas tree.
Here you go.
Oh, you done with it?
Yep.
All right. A little bit.
Me and Jeff are friends because we're a lot alike.
We're both totted.
We're both totted.
I'm not offended by the fact that we're totted.
Is that my Mountain Dew?
Yeah, that's your Mountain Dew. My Mountain Dew's up in the snow. See, in Colorado, we got built-in soda coolers.
Exactly.
It's great.
There.
Christmas tree breaker / puller.
Let's take this one off. That way, when all this sags and we're getting the springs out, none of this is connected to where it's going to yank it
tension.
or pull it or break it. So that should be good. Now we can take the sway bars loose.
Yep. Sway bar arms. So we'll pull these bolts, and then this back bolt actually has. See if you can capture it. So you got an Allen key right in there. So you got to locate the bolt with the Allen key, and then open end wrench to take it off.
Oh, the nectar of the gods.
The nectar of the gods is Mountain Dew. Notice how the little flag nut flipped over. So I don't need a backer on this one. It's out.
Figure out what size Allen that is.
I think the, everything I was seeing, I think there's 6.
I'm gonna start with a 5.
Anybody else have that one friend?
I'm gonna go up to a 6, see if that works. For all you out there that follow Jeff, you know we're into Jeeps and bikes, but I don't know if you've seen my baby yet, fully up close. Check this out. Look at the carbon fiber. Carbon fiber, baby! Look at that. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber, baby.
The camera's been hijacked to preview the carbon shark. Okay, so then before, yeah, let's orient it that way, whatever. Before you can remove, so we will remove these bolts that go to the frame. We will just loosen these bolts that go to the axle. Hey, look at that. There it is. And then I lost it again. So that goes back on there. So we know where it is. So we got to remove these, but in order to get to this one, clearly you got to pull this heat shield. It's a 10. Where's the 10?
It was on the wrench you had.
Where's that wrench I had?
I don't know. What'd you do with it?
I don't know.
You brought it up here.
Oh, I put it up there. Can you bring me back that wrench I had that I put up there? Oh, nice. And a little finger spinner wrench thingy majigger. For this top one will be nice. So there's one there. So we got to pull that bolt, and then let's move this over here. You see that bolt? Fuck you!
Y'all have that one friend.
Yeah. Y'all have that one friend, right? And we got one bolt up here. Pulling those 2 bolts will pull the heat shield and hopefully restart your heart and clean out your pants. Bring me my brown pants.
I make myself laugh.
He's a dick. You have a non-deep well?
Yeah. 10 millimeter?
10
I
millimeter.
don't know. Use that when I have you on deep.
We all have that one friend, right?
Take out the hood.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Until you lay on the ground and it pulls you right off.
Yeah, because the cement is still cold. And we got the same thing over on the other side. We'll have to do it on the driver's side as well. Just so you guys know and are prepared. Seriously, Jeep, if you're joining 2 thin pieces of steel,
That's a 6-inch bolt.
you don't need to use a 6-inch fucking bolt.
No?
Please don't use a 6-inch fucking fine thread bolt.
I wouldn't have been able to get out and do that.
Right? Everything's a 6-inch bolt. Why? Because my cousin Cletus, he manufactures only 6-inch bolts and we get a special family discount. There it is. Ta-da! Okay.
Oh, God, I gotta get down on the ground. Oh, crap. Oh, geez.
How many of you have that one friend who's old and whines about getting down on the ground? I'm that friend too. All right, so over here, oh, come on, Magnet, sit straight. There we go. Over here we got another flag nut. So we will remove, baby. Oh my God, they got that fucker tight. That's an 18 millimeter, by the way. For those of you following along at home.
We're supposed to follow along at home?
Oh, you don't have to.
Okay, good.
Now that I got that broken loose, Stevie's fancy smancy speed wrench. Calm down, girls. Stevie's just taking his hoodie off.
You know, I heard dad bod is a thing now. Some girls like dad bod.
Stevie is the quintessential dad bod. As am I. We are the dad bod brothers.
Dad bod brothers.
The dad bod brothers. Oh, come on. You're right. There. I hear you. I feel you. There it is. All right, so we'll pull that bolt out. And we'll pull this bolt out. And then we'll take a nap. Gotta loosen that.
Oh, you also gotta take the track bar loose. When we go lower.
We gotta do something about the track bar. I'm gonna break my Apple Watch. Dude, I'm doing pull-ups on a wrench. Oh, the doodah day. Damn, they made this tight. That's really fucking tight. I'm a 250-pound fat ass doing a pull-up on a stupid wrench. Maybe an impact? She's loose. Loosey goosey. Loosey. You got some explaining to do. That's a 13/16.
Yeah, it's 16th.
Yeah, all of you guys also have that one friend. There we go. Yep, that got her. So now that sucker's loose.
Sway bar.
Okay, sway bar's
Or
disconnected.
the track bar.
Track bar, I should say. We already had the sway bar disconnected. All right. And then that one. So both of the back ones get removed. And the front ones just get loosened. I think we're gonna end up removing this upper one.
I need to pull the axle forward.
We'll see. Got it. Ow! That goes in the chest. So getting the track bar off of there, because the track bar's got to be relocated as well. We get a track bar relocation kit with this kit. Track bar's done. Bolt goes back in. And we will install this drop bracket. Go right on in here, like so. Right? Bolt coming through, right? And then you got the plate, and then you get the spacer, and then the plate's on the outside. Bolt goes through, nut goes on. And I think now you're starting to understand why I don't like the fact that it's an aluminum fucking spacer.
Should.
Perfect. See that spacing right there? So you go small, medium, small, and the bolt has to pass through all three of them. So you have three spacers.
This is where
See, like this right here. This is where we were laughing as I drop it onto the camera, and it rolls away all the way down there. So we go bolt.
We got everything lined up with this last time. In this direction, and then we pushed it through, remember?
Spacer. Spacer through the bolt. can you hand me another skinny spacer? Because it rolled all the way the fuck down there.
You tried to escape?
Yeah, it made a break before it got trapped. So if you do these one at a time, that's right. We tried it with that, and remember, that's why we were laughing, because we kept pulling out the pokey stick, and it would fucking pull them all. We're like, no! So if you do these kind of one at a time, you kind of, there we go. And you get it all the way through. Well, it's finger tight.
That's all we need right now.
Yep. All right, so cancel that whole laughing and having a hard time. Just do them one at a time. It's really easy. And then you've got your relocation bracket installed. So then see your lower or your upper will slide in here. Your lower will slide in here. And you've just lowered your suspension, that 2.5 inches. And you're cock blocked and ready to rock. And we will tighten these and then torque them when it's on the ground. Repeat this process on the driver's side. Okay guys, so relocation brackets are on. Notice all these bolts, we're leaving them loose. They're just hand tight, right? So upper and lower control arm. That's your bracket. All installed relocation bracket. Notice your control arms are moved down. Now over here on the driver's side, we kind of played rebel a little bit. We didn't loosen these, we just left them tight. We can loosen it and reset it once we get down to a fully loaded state. We'll loosen these and re-torque them, and then we'll torque these. And that'll set all of your rubber bushings to a neutral state when it's at neutral load.
We also disconnected this just to be safe.
Yeah, just to be safe, we pulled the vent line off of the pumpkin. It was right up there. Hate to have that break. They don't say to do it, but something, it's easy, takes a couple seconds. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna lower this jack. Oh, move that out of the way. Lower this jack easy. There we go. Bring it down nice and slow so that we can completely unload the shocks.
Cool. This side.
That spring's unloaded. And you can get that spring completely out. And we should be able to flex over here. And we should, there we go, be able to get that shock out. Let me show you guys why we pulled that vent line. Because we're prophetic. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue at full extension. That would have caused issue.
I think you can extend this.
Yeah.
We'll look into that a bit, but
we haven't ran into a problem on Steve's Jeep on GG, so once we get the springs back in, we should be good. So you have your lower bump stop and adjustment rings with Stevie's. With GG, we've already done the flex test and everything.
and the math. It shows
And yeah, and the math, it's 2-inch and 1 puck
37.
for 37-inch tires. And then inside the hardware pack, you get some Allen bolts. And nuts with a special wrench that you use for the install. So then insert your Stevie butt plug. Give it some lube. Ugh. And fight it, cuss. Hopefully not bleed. There we go. Make sure your Falcon is facing out because you're OCD. And then your front springs are both the same. Just make sure they're the front ones, and have your bottom bump stop inside the spring. have a buddy over on the other side to flex the axle, and then just spin the shock until it goes in there. Now, if your little 1/2-inch spacer puck falls out, that's not a big deal. You can get that one in.
Yeah, this little piece that goes up from the bottom.
Yep. So that's the special tool to hold the nut. That is a 6mm Allen key. I definitely recommend having a socket for this. It's done.
Is it sacks? You're not the only one that gets to finish properly. Those are plastics, I would.
Yeah, they are plastics, so don't over tighten them. Just kind of a good snug. Spring comparison. There's stock on the right, the new Teraflex on the left. And these are the front springs. So that's the passenger side front.
You can see the dual rate versus the stock doesn't have the dual rate, so.
Yeah. Teraflex is definitely an upgrade. And I think it's actually that dual rate.
That makes it drive so smooth.
Yep, that makes the Teraflex 2.5-inch on a Rubicon ST3 lift ride better than a stock Rubicon. It's amazing. Alrighty guys, now it's time for fun with drills. So we've got to do a track bar relocation bracket. Comes with the kit. Notice this goes in here, slides right on down. That existing bolt hole will work just fine. This upper bolt hole, or this front bolt hole, gets relocated up here, and then we've got a locating hole right there. So we've got to mark and drill that hole, and then we're going to mark and drill that hole there. These are both 1/2-inch holes, and then we can relocate the track bar and everything will track properly. So to accomplish access to all of those holes over there, we're going to remove the steering. Yeah, it's a steering arm. Yeah, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just a YouTube idiot. Yeah.
That size? That's the size?
This goes back on here. Ugh. I'm too old, kids.
You are clueless.
Anybody have that friend that's like a grandpa and just tells you you don't know how you should feel about being old? You're not actually old.
You're not actually old enough to say you're old.
I'm not old enough to say I'm old. That puppy gets drilled right there. This puppy will get drilled right there.
All right, so when Jeff was over there messing with the track bar, getting that lined up, I tried to reconnect the electrical plug over here, this one, but it wouldn't reach. So up in here, there is 2 more Christmas trees that go inside these plugs up in here that I had to disconnect to get this to have enough sag to get the plug to where it would plug in. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now I can plug in. This is under sag.
Yep, thanks, Stevie. All right, so then, as Stevie said, we were got the track bar relocate bracket all drilled. Everything's put back in. Everything's torqued down to spec. We got the steering arm put back in, torqued to spec. So sway bar links are back in. They're all torqued, both sides. All right, guys. So then, yeah, we gotta Actually, I don't think so, Stevie.
No?
I think I can just cut this zip tie right there. And that one right there. Let's see if then, yeah, then we've got enough sag. We'll do this inside the control arms, and we can reach, even when you lowered it down, it still clips.
Sweet.
So all of that was to get this wire plugged back in. So now we've got good sag. I will clean up and cut off these and clean up the wiring, and we'll be ready to go. Teraflex does give you templates for the passenger side. See, there's the template. And then this was the driver's side, which looked pretty much identical except opposite. So instead of doing the hole, which we figured was kind of stupid actually with Jeeps or with Steves, we cut it more like a schlong. So we'll just lay that up, draw it out real quick with a Sharpie, cut it out, and then the entire reservoir piggyback will be exposed to the world. All right, guys, front's done. A little bit of a difference. We just got to tighten up, torque down those bolts on the control arms. So we'll get those done. But everything's installed. There's that Falcon shock with the cutout. Like I said, I really like not doing the hole, just actually, because then you got to try to fish. You got to try to fish that reservoir through that hole, make sure that hole's cut properly and all that fun stuff. It's easier just to cut that. We'll drill a hole in there and zip tie it to that beam back behind it. And yeah. I am really happy.
All right, enough video. Let's go, 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 go. Tighten, torque. We got shit to do.
We gotta get this done so we can go play tomorrow. Future Jeff here, guys. I'm gonna step in and break this up into two parts on the install on the Teraflex Sports, what is it called? ST3 suspension system with Falcon 3.1 piggyback shocks. Sorry, Falcon, as Steve likes to say it. Part 2 is going to be the install on the rear suspension, so tune in for that one and I will get that ready. I apologize, this has taken a while. Man, there was a lot of clips. I can't believe it. You know, you kind of lose track of how long this has taken. But anyway, so if you haven't already, subscribe, like, share with your friends, or anybody else looking to do a complicated suspension install on a JLUR, the JL Jeep Unlimited Rubicon. So that will take my 3.5-inch lift and make it effectively a 2.5-inch lift, but I'm still happy with it. Tune in for part 2 so you can see the final results when SnowFlake gets lifted on those beautiful Icon Vehicle Dynamics wheels with the incredible Milestar Patagonia mud terrain tires, 37 inches by 12.5 wide. Oh, she's so sexy. She's so sexy. See you guys next week. Keep that rubber side down. Keep that smile on your face. You know I love each and every one of you guys. Peace.